Well, our next team also represents Canada, 19-year-old Jasmine DESROCHERS and 21-year-old THRASHER. This is a very good team that has struggled a little bit this season. They did win 2 silver medals on the Junior Grand Prix and qualified for the Junior Grand Prix final, placing 4th.
And this, talking of composition, there's a brilliant vehicle for this team. The Black Eyed Peas music interpreted so well by Jasmine and Kieran, but they need the tech score too, as coach Bruno Marcotte looks on.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it.
Well, Mark, I think this was the best short program they've had all season.
Well, I was just looking at and certainly their ISU scoring, they've not gone above 60. Perhaps domestically they have at some smaller internationals, but I'm wondering now if that will finally cross that threshold for Jasmine DESROCHERS and Kieran THRASHER. She was tight on the landing of the throw, 2-footed, but on the whole, much better, and such a contrast to the Canadians that went before them.
Well, those throws used to be a little bit higher, which were difficult for her. She'd over-rotate or take a fall. This was a little bit lower. The time in the air equaled the amount of rotation. It was a struggle in the landing, but she hung on.
And a lesser mistake.
Yeah, a lesser mistake. And you can see her smile at the end of the program. I mean, that was like, okay, finally, we got that program together.
And comparative between Eva and Jonathan, the presentation, in terms of the program component scores, particularly Jasmine, she really elevates the presentation. So for me, that would be sizably higher. It just now will be a contest for the judges between the grades of execution across the technical elements.
And they're very aggressive with their acceleration, the skating across the ice. They don't back off, they don't protect it. As we take a look at the triple twist that was in at a level 3, there's the double axles.
They were the best,
but they got them done this time right into a twizzle.
And interestingly, as we look at the Group 5 lift, that in the practice this morning, Kieran had a little fluke fall within the step sequence. And so, arguably, we've talked about how practice affects performance. They grouped well here. Yeah, definite two-footed.
Touchdown, 2-foot touchdown, but minor error compared to earlier in the season.
And that consequential mistake won't impact the second score as radically as a fall would have.
Yeah. And, you know, not easy, this music at the end. It's great, but to keep up that energy in the choreography.
And a shout out to Julie Marcotte. She does such great work, but you don't see this kind of choreographic choice and music choice readily within any discipline, least of all the pairs. And I admire their bravery for taking it on.
No, it's demanding physically.
Love this. Transitional content.
But it was fueled today by the energy of a pretty clean skate.
Well, I thought after the throw triple loop, it's the speed that they then went into the back inside death bar. It was like, oh, thank goodness that's done. Let's go.
Well, their season's best is 59.04, and they might very well top that score right here as we see the coach of the Olympic champion, Bruno Marcotte, in the kiss and cry with this junior team here. Let's take a look. There it is, 62.84, season's best. They take the lead. Wow, the feeling finally came together.
And they go above fellow Canadians, but with just over half a point separating them, making for an exciting free skate contest to come.